Nerds, geeks, Dungeons and Dragons,
astronauts,
otherworldly, Goodwill Hunting,
Iron Man,
not Harvard, robot,
challenging,
intense, fire hose.
It's not one word, but like no parties.
No one played sports. I wasn't gonna find anyone that would play music with me.
Socially awkward, maybe.
curious,
intimidating,
Difficult.
People who were much smarter than me in general.
I don't know why I kind of had it in my head that everyone like here was already just like a rocket scientist and, you know, like walked around in lab coats all the time, you know, saying very important things with clipboards.
So MIT was always my dream school for me since I was little.
When I was little, I wanted to be an astronaut. I saw a space shuttle launch and it sealed the deal for me.
I always liked building things.
I lived on a farm. I was the fixer in the house.
kind of like always used to tinker with stuff and build stuff as a kid.
I wanted to be president of the United States. I'm not kidding, that's what I actually called my mom the other day and asked her.
So I really wanted to be a marine biologist. I was like super into the idea of dolphins.
I was always interested in politics, policy.
Between the hacks, the creativity.
I just kind of knew that I would end up here. It was really eerie.
When I got into MIT, I was really confused because the letter didn't make sense.
I read the letter and I was like, holy shit. Is this real?
I mean, it was absolutely crazy. I think I screamed and cried at the same time.
I remember like pushing like my chair back away from the table and I like burst out into tears and my mom hugged me and we were both crying. Probably one of the happiest moments of my life was just like seeing those words, and it was awesome.
I definitely thought all the stereotypes were true until I came for CPW.
I was in for a big surprise.
So I wasn't sure what to expect, and I remember staying up really late.
I ended up meeting people who really inspired me.
And so CPW made me decide to come here.
MIT was a transition. It was a little overbearing at times.
Very, very nervous coming in as a freshman because I thought everyone else would be so much smarter than I am. When I came here, I thought, I want to prove to myself that I can do something like this.
When people ask, I sort of say it was the best and the worst year of my life.
I knew I needed to make friends. They kept me sane freshman year.
I think that added a lot to my experience here. It was meeting a bunch of people and like kind of seeing a lot of different sides to MIT.
Right after the 801 exam, I came back and laid on my bed and I was like, I just failed my first test. And then I just remember Shantine busting in. She's like, we're going ice skating. All that worry just went away and I just got to skate with my friends.
The last night in Bexley was sort of one that I wasn't expecting. And it kind of turned into everybody coming together and staying up the whole night and playing music and reminiscing on like all the best times they had there.
When I first came into MIT, I wanted to just basically go in, get my degree, go out to the real world. My views shifted once I actually got to like meet a lot of these great people that were very humble, creative, yet very smart and intellectual.
There's so many opportunities at MIT to get involved in clubs, and there's really a draw to want to leave your legacy, but I was proud of how I spent my time digging in and exploring who I was and asked the big questions.
I would say my greatest accomplishment would be converging towards who I really am, not who I think I should be. And it's okay to like make my own pathway into something that I want to do.
Senior year has definitely been the most fun year I've had here. It's been fun to meet new people, even senior year.
Talking to people, planning more lunches.
It's given me a lot of memories that I'll get to cherish for, I think, the rest of my life.
I'm proud of the fact that I've made some awesome friends that I can look around and say like, wow, you were valuable. Wow, you were awesome.
I just realized again how incredible this group of people are.
Pretty much everyone who I've come in contact with, they have a desire to change the world, go out, make a difference.
I don't care if this sounds cliche, but the 2015s are going to change the world.
To future MIT students, I would say to take time, stop, smell the roses, establish as many friendships as you can.
Even though you're here competing with all these people trying to do awesome things, know that you're already somewhere awesome.
Authenticity is really what has made MIT special for me and the friends that I keep. The time to be yourself is always now.
Embrace the imperfection of life.
Primary thing that MIT has helped me to develop is resilience to failure.
Difficult times really do make us stronger, especially MIT, but I would say take risks because they're always worth it. Yeah, it's always worth it.
My name is Shantine Akiyama.
I'm Ben Schreck.
My name's Dimitri.
I'm Joanne.
My name's Brandon.
Anthony Thomas.
Samantha Darianto.
Matt Abel.
Tiandra Ray. Tannery Knob.
Aaron Thomas.
Malika Flanagan.
David McClellan. Renee Miller.
Caroline Schinkel.
Anna Vasquez.
David Sessoms.
Dextina Booker. And I think 2015s are the best class, but that's my unbiased opinion.
Yeah, could you give us 5 to 10 words that describes your perception of like stereotypical MIT things before coming here?
Do you want me to just say the words? Do you want me to say them in a sentence?
Just say the words like very like separate, like
Okay.
like single.
Shit, I forgot everything that I wrote down.